Notice: this is the verbal copyright fair use notice, Title 17 U.S. Code, Section 107-118 of the Copyright Law. All media in this video is used for the purpose of review and commentary for fair use. All footage, music, and images used belong to their respective copyright holders. All review material is meant for all ages and are looked at from an adult analytical perspective. Viewers under the age of 13 should not watch without parental guidance. Please support the official release.
Paramount didn't have faith in our movie, so they sent it to streaming. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
Salutations, everybody. This is Paperfamekings, and we are reacting to the official trailer for Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender movie. And for those of you who don't know, there's been a lot of brouhaha about this movie, as well as Avatar Studios in general. Though it's no fault of the studio itself, it's more on the fault of Paramount and CEOs and other such nonsense.
My book is now on thinner ice than what I consider HBO Max to be on, but that's a rant for another day.
Yeah, it's kind of tragic. It stinks. But unfortunately, I guess the poll to get Avatar sent to theaters didn't go through. Unfortunate. You know, we got Coyote versus Zakami coming to theaters finally, and hurrah for that.
Whoa! What in the world?
So, what is up, Doc?
The corporation is releasing this film for accounting purposes only. We do not condone any of the storylines depicted.
But yeah, I would have gone to see this in theaters. I'll be tuning in when it drops on Paramount Plus. And you know, Paramount, you had your chance at free money. Now you're gonna learn the harsh lesson like Sony learned with K-pop Demon Hunters.
Or like Sony's learning right now when they decided to announce they're switching from physical to digital, and everybody's giving them so much shit that they had to run away from the internet.
Oh yeah, even Domino's
is...
Even Domino's is giving, like Domino's, Pizza Hut, everywhere is giving Sony shit for this because it's hilarious.
Well, although I do have to point out the funny thing is none of the other video game companies have shot back.
That's because they're enjoying this. They're seeing that Sony is shooting themselves in the foot. And
no, I mean, none of them have taken the chance to go,
okay, this is what we don't want to do. We don't want to be like Sony.
Well, and see, here's the thing. Microsoft tried to do this, like Xbox specifically. Xbox tried to do this once before, and Sony called them out on it. And it's just why it's so hypocritical and so stupid. And a lot of YouTubers that like do like the parody skits of like the big announcements, they straight up had a whole skit about you literally mocked Xbox for doing this, trying the same shit years ago. So like, what are you thinking now? And again, it's like you have to wonder if it was the same CEO at the time, because either then or like maybe he's going through dementia or something, because how do you mock a company for doing something, then roughly 5, 10, maybe 20 years later, you do try and do the same thing? If it didn't work for them before, why do you think it would be working now?
Stupid! You're so stupid!
But yeah, and this is actually still relevant because, you know, a lot of studios have been unfortunately trying to either dump movies hoping to get a big theater production and dump it onto streaming services, or just get the acts all together. And when I first heard about this movie, I was excited for it, and I know they've been like doing like other comics and stuff, which I really wish they would either make a movie of these comics or bring back the Avatar series and go off of the comics, because again, I feel like the money's there and people want more Avatar content.
Specifically
Aang, yes. But yeah, and I know there's like a new Avatar series on the horizon, and I'll give it a shot. Like, Korra hasn't completely destroyed my faith in the Avatar franchise as a writing stance, but
She
we'll have
absolutely-
to see.
But she certainly destroyed it from the terms of the. She may have destroyed the Avatar state from the writing stance, but in terms of lore wise,
Yeah, that was. There's another YouTuber that kind of talked about that and like has ripped apart. Like even I like left a comment on their videos. Just like it really does baffle me who thought that was a good idea to not only introduce Avatar 1, but then destroy him in the exact same season. Me personally, I would have thought don't, because it feels like they wanted every single Avatar, Korra antagonist to be dealt with within that season. In season 1, we had the bloodbending brothers, and they literally escaped to scheme, but then I think it was the younger brother.
Yeah, whichever
them both
one
up.
was the public center.
Yeah, he blew them both up. And like, okay, dead. And then with the Dark Avatar, they did what they did with that. And then with the Red Lotus, they were all wiped out one after another. And then the only one that didn't die, I think, was the fourth one, but like it was the end of the season, so it was still all wrapped up in the end. But like, why? You know, there's a reason why certain things worked in Avatar. The Fire Nation was the antagonist for all 3 books. Ozai wasn't defeated in book 1 or book 2. It took all the way to book 3 to actually really finish it.
Yeah, but let's face it, if Korra's adventures were just a carbon copy of Aang's, people would have complained. So
Well, see, that's the thing.
need to-
But that's what. Hold on. I'm not saying be a carbon copy of Aang. I'm saying actually build your villains up. Because see, here's the thing. The Dark Avatar, especially, that was the biggest waste of narrative potential in existence. It was. Because, yeah, Vatu was sealed away, and Rava has been stuck, weakened for eons at that point. But here's the thing. She had linked all the avatars together. So even if Rava herself was still weakened, she had all of the past avatars united. And that should have meant something in the final battle. But instead, it didn't mean shit, and then Vatu literally destroyed them. And destroying all the past lives really just cemented of burn the past to the ground, kill it if you have to. And even something they introduced in that season, they destroyed. And the fact of the matter is, like, if they wanted to sacrifice all the past avatars, have all the past lives sacrifice themselves to restore Rava herself, have Rava drag the Vatu out of Unalak, whatever the fuck his name was, and then restore the balance between them, and have them return to the spirit world and be engaged in the light and dark link. That's all you had to do. Because it still would have been you're sacrificing the past, but Rava is still restored. It fixed Juan's mistake. Because Juan was always trying to fix his mistake, and he never could. And it could have been like the Full Metal Alchemist. You have to truly sacrifice something in order to get what you really want or need. And Edward sacrificed, spoilers if you haven't seen Brotherhood, but Edward did what he did to get what he needed back. And that was the correct answer. In this, they just had Vatu, because see, here's the thing. They stated full on, Vatu can never be destroyed. They are eternal. Even if Vatu was erased, he'd still return. He'd just be a lot weaker. Like you cannot destroy darkness, and just like you can't destroy light. Even if he killed Rava would return. It might take 100 years, but she'd still come back. They made that clear. Vatu felt like he had the edge because he was powerful and she was weak. But with all the Avatar past lives, Vatu could realize, shit, I can't win with just him, and he should have made Unalak retreat and then have him come back. And see, what they could have done is, he could have been the one that freed the Red Lotus and got them to work together to spread the chaos, spread the fear, spread the hatred, spread everything. Vatu as the Dark Avatar is still feeding on the negative emotions and growing stronger.
But what he could secretly be doing is either planning to rip the past lives out of Korra to power himself, or you could go the chi bending route and have him take bending from others, and that's how he becomes a multi-elemental bender, not from learning, but through theft, darkness, consumption. Like how Blackbeard took Whitebeard's devil fruit, and he gained 2 powers. And then you could have taken it a step further. Instead of like the Red Lotus being killed, have Vatu take their bending. He would have had Zahir's air bending, the combustion bending, the magma bending, and the water bending. Which combustion and the magma bending are 2 powers the Avatar was not shown to have. And then Korra did learn metal bending, which, like, good for her, but it still would have made refighting a 4 elemental Avatar much more of a threat. They could have, like, done so much more with the Dark Avatar concept, but, like, it's just like, nope, it's the end of the season, he's gone, Jinora pulled a Deus Ex Machina and fixed everything.
Have you ever heard of Deus Ex Machina?
Denise who?
Look it up.
Korra, it wasn't even Korra's win type of nonsense. It's just like, whatever. If we actually tackle Legend of Korra, I'll have more to say. But I'm just saying, the writing staff treating every single book as like it needs to be its own single thing was wrong. The first season, I understood. The first season was the only one they originally had planned. The second one, they had to pull out their ass because Nickelodeon gave them an impossible deadline to complete.
Okay, fine. I'm cool. I'm fine.
But we're not here to talk about Korra. We're here to talk about Aang, because Aang is back in this movie. So let's hit the trailer and give it a good old look-see.
Boy.
Correct!
I'm the last airbender.
Yep, you are.
You may be the last airbender,
Correct!
but you're not alone.
Republic
I'm
City.
the Avatar. I found allies from every nation. And together, we ended the 100-Year War.
You did.
Aang, because of you, all of the nations live together. In
Yes, they
peace
do.
and harmony.
All except mine.
Oh boy.
An airbender.
My senses tell me this guy is pretty
What the-
attractive.
What is attractive even?
Hello?
Give me a straight
Sexy.
confirmation. Is he attractive?
He's very attractive. Huh? What? He is. Vulnerable.
And thus, the memes were born.
Is he attractive?
He's very attractive. Huh?
Is he attractive?
He's very attractive. Huh?
Attractive?
He's very attractive. Huh?
And
Zuko! Zuko!
And many fan artists' plot bunnies exploded.
Whoa! I'll take the one on the left.
Seems like Mr. and Mrs. Bunny have been practicing the multiplication table.
Oh no! Avalanche! Structure.
Zuko, honey, you can't come out like that to everybody out of nowhere.
Aang, you and I can heal the past. And together, we
Sorry, you
can
gotta be
build a new
careful.
world.
Might be losing your
Welcome to Team
husband.
Avatar.
How many countless were killed in the 100 years waiting for his return? If we want anything to change, we need what the Benders have. Power.
Yeah, sure, that's what you need.
This isn't the way! We can bring back balance! Peace! I promise you I'll fix it.
We'll fix it. Together.
Alright. Right, it got my attention.
The thing that I wanted to bring up, more fun thing, is once this movie comes out, how long is it going to be before they have an AMV of Aang and the new Airbender to the song Gravity from Wicked?
We all know, let's be real here, we all know that's gonna happen. Aang singing Gravity would be absolutely fucking perfect. Like, it would just be too good of a thing to pass up, to have that motherfucker flying through the air. Now I'm flying gravity. You can't tell me that he wouldn't be doing that.
But yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. I am, like, again, thank you fans for your dedication and your passion. Like, that's like the salt in the wound, because you know what? You screwed the fans over. And the fans were ready, willing, and able, and they were going to give you their money, and you fucked it up, Paramount. But onto the actual trailer itself, I really love this. It shows Aang's lamenting of the fact that there are no airbenders, like he doesn't have a people. Technically, like, his tribe is gone. And then, surprise, there's this new new airbender. And we also are starting to see the beginnings of the non-bender irritation and aggression toward the benders that we would later see in Korra. And you could see, like, he's trying to deal with it, but there's only so much they can do. And it really is tragic that, like, Jet is gone, because this would be the kind of the bullshit you would think Jet would get behind and be a part of. And if Jet hadn't died, this could have been, like, an amazing way of bringing Jet back into the main story and see Jet, who's a non-bender, be surrounded by these other benders who are growing more aggressive. And you could almost see, it's like, oh shit, was I this crazy? And actually have him get that self-reflection. But absolutely, I'm going to go see this on Paramount Plus, and I might do like a mini reaction to it. Vane might do a mini reaction to it, and we might do a group reaction to it for the channel after the fact, because this movie definitely deserves all the love and attention it deserves. And I'm definitely going to go see it. It's a green for me.
Yeah, definitely a green for me too. Like, look, I'm excited for this. I've been keeping up to date with the Avatar comics, as one of my favorite YouTubers keeps up to date with them. So I've been strolling along, listening, reading in, that whole spiel. I'm excited for this. I want to see what's going to happen. I need to see what's going to happen. I need to see this shit.
For sure, it's a green for me too. As I mentioned before, I just don't know what to say about Paramount's practices. I want to support the movie, but I can't do that without supporting Paramount. Insert Simpsons movie Rock and Hard Place clip here.
That's fair.
Definitely gonna see it.
So it's a green and unanimous from us all. And that means we're all definitely going to see it, we're definitely going to talk about it, and we're definitely going to have, so much to discuss. So it's going to be worth it. But before we sign off, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Are you excited for this? Would you have preferred to see it in movie theaters? Let us know in the comment section down below. Now, peace out, everybody. I gotta go practice my bending technique. Where's my blood bending scroll?
Ciao, everybody.
Hey, all.
Well, I guess I'm done for today. See ya.